Hi guys, it's Luke here. Now today I want to introduce Matt. Now he's a dad and he's just completed the 12-week Sober Freedom Blueprint coaching program. Matt's been on a powerful journey, facing real life challenges and making meaningful changes to himself and his family. He's agreed to come on today and to share his story in a hope that he will inspire other dads who might be where he was a few months ago. So Matt, before we dive in, how are you doing today?
I'm good, mate. All good.
Brilliant.
Feeling good.
Okay, so before we started working together, what were you struggling with day to day?
Just getting out the cycle that we live in. Just oh, it's Friday. I've got to have a beer, and just trying to break the cycle, mate.
Just on that autopilot.
Yeah, yeah. Having good intentions all week, but as soon as it hits the Friday, it's like, oh, you worked all week, mate. You really deserve a beer.
Yeah. Very, very
Yeah.
common. So, what made you decide to reach out and work with me in the first place, Matt?
I've tried a couple of times to quit, mate. Never really worked out. And just seeing your stuff on Facebook and all that, Luke, just inspired me a bit. And I think that obviously it's not going to be the same for everyone, but I think the fact that I knew you and you've been there, you've done it, and you were pretty much in the same boat as me. Um, yeah, that's why I got in contact with you, mate.
Brilliant, mate. Really
And it was your
appreciate it.
the videos and all that on Facebook as well.
Yeah, the content helped then.
Definitely, mate. Definitely. When you were explaining the changes it's made to you and all of that sort of thing, we just connected to it all, mate.
You
So I
found
thought
it
this is it.
relatable. Yeah,
Yes, very, very.
brilliant. Okay, so when you were watching this content, was there anything that you were nervous about, or was there anything you were unsure of when you were thinking about coaching and diving into this space? Because obviously, coaching to you a few months back, even 6 months ago, it would have been like, something completely different, something completely out of your comfort zone, right?
Yeah, 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 definitely, mate. I think the fact that I kind of like knew you as well.
Yeah,
Do
help.
you know what I mean? I think that helped quite a lot as well. Uh, yeah, that's about it, mate. Really.
Sound. Right, mate. So during the program, over the 12 weeks, you experienced a relapse. And I think that's I think it's a really,
Yeah,
really good point to make. I think, we need to be completely transparent here.
yeah,
And,
definitely.
can you just quickly share what happened, how you felt at the time, and what helped you get back on track, Matt?
Obviously, it's on holiday. Just a whole atmosphere being on holiday, mate, and just one night out, I just had it in my head that just maybe just have that one last drink. Do you know what I mean?
That's
And
it, isn't it?
it just yeah, so I had a couple of cocktails, mate. Didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I was going to enjoy it. Felt all excited about it, but yeah, I didn't enjoy it as much as I did, mate, as I thought I would. Definitely not. Um, and I spoke to the missus about it later on that night, and I just said, I just thought I'm not going to beat myself up. I realised it, I didn't enjoy it, so I just treated it as a learning curve.
Yeah, that's a brilliant, brilliant way of looking at it because so many people would beat themselves up, right?
Yeah,
They'd be full of guilt and full of shame, and
I
I
think
think
initially I just felt bloody awful initially, but after I spoke to the missus and that, and she sort of said this, she was the one who said to use it as a learning curve. So
it's a brilliant mindset. It's a growth mindset rather than a fixed mindset, right?
yeah, definitely. I think the fact that I really didn't enjoy the drink as well, Luke. Do you know what I mean? That brought a realization to me that it's bloody time to do it now.
Yeah. I think it's a really important part of the journey. Sort of
Yeah,
go like just trying it again because I've said to you many times over the past few months, haven't I, about leaving that door open
yeah,
slightly,
yeah,
and
yeah,
it's all about forming that new sober identity, right? So
definitely.
somewhere in your mind there was still that little crack,
There's
and
still
you
that little crack in the door. It wasn't
had
it
pulled
wasn't
away
fully shut.
so many times. But it's a brilliant learning curve. You went back,
Yeah,
you tried it, and you thought, "What the hell am I doing?" No, this isn't
definitely, mate.
serving me. I want to be sober. I want to change for myself, my family,
Hmm.
and you move forward. Really, really
I think
powerful.
looking back on it now, Luke, I think it was a good thing to be honest.
Exactly.
I
Brilliant.
really do. I do think it was a good thing because it definitely got it in my head that I didn't enjoy it anymore. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. Oh, mate, I know what you mean. It's brilliant. So, what are the biggest changes that you've noticed over the last 12 weeks, the last few months, in yourself,
Oh,
daily life, and family? Because I can imagine for you, especially, you must be
yeah.
feeling very different because the guy that I met a few months back, mate, yeah, you were very
Yeah.
different, Matt.
I've come on leaps and bounds, Luke. Energy wise, confidence wise, relationships wise. It's been life changing, Luke. I'm not gonna lie. It really has been life changing, mate. It just makes everything better, doesn't it?
Yeah, I
It
remember you
really does.
saying in the beginning about confidence, and so many of the
Yeah.
clients I work with, one of the reasons they drink is for confidence, but it just gives you that false confidence, right?
Yeah, it does. It does, mate. It just leads you into a whole false world, doesn't it? It really does.
Yeah,
When you say that, I used to have it in my head when I used to be nervous and all that about going to weddings or anything like that. I used to drink to gain confidence.
yeah, that
But
social
it's
crutch, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But it's just it's a cover up, mate. It's just a cover up.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So true, mate. So
I
powerful.
think now I'm this far into the journey as well, Luke. I can feel my confidence growing. 100% I can.
And you're 100 days today, is that right, Matt? Is it today?
Yeah, 100 days today.
Wow, wow,
100
amazing,
days.
absolutely amazing. So, how has this work, working with me, how has it affected you as a dad and your relationship with your kids?
A hell of a lot, like, especially with my teenage daughter, mate. I'm spending a lot more time with her. Hell of a lot more time with her. It's just like, and the things she has said to me as well. I mean, the day she looked at me and she said a couple of weeks ago, Dad, is really nice seeing the real you. And it was just, it's just life changing, mate. It really is. It really is. And it's like this Friday coming up. We were chatting about it last night. She said, "Oh, I finished work at school at dinner time." I said, "Oh, that's brilliant, Ruth. I finished work at 12 as well. We'll come in." And she said, "Oh, come in. We'll take the dog up over the fields, Dad." Do you know what? And that is fucking brilliant, mate. Normally, last day of work before Christmas, that's the ultimate session, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Back early hours in the morning,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
nah, mate. I'm just straight in from work, out with a girl, and you don't do this stuff when you're drinking, mate. Do you know what I mean? And I found as well, my daughter's spending a lot more time downstairs now, as well, with me and my wife.
so nice to hear, mate. So nice to hear.
Yeah, it's changed this house completely, mate, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I remember when we first started, one of the first things that I go through was your values, right? And just
Yeah,
nailing down
yeah,
what's important to you. And obviously, a big part of that was your kids and your family. And whenever in the early days of our course, when you were getting those urges and those cravings, you just always
yeah,
got to tap back into the why. Yeah,
yeah,
so important, so important,
definitely.
and it makes it all worth it when you get those times, those comments, and people really start realizing that you are actually changing, right?
Oh, 100%, mate. I mean, I've had some humbling phone calls, mate. Like I said to you, I've even had my ex-missus ring me up to say well done. And blokes and people getting in contact with me saying, "Oh, I've heard the news," and it's humbling, mate. It's like it's brilliant. It's brilliant.
Brilliant, Matt. Love to hear it. So, what did you find most helpful about the way that we worked together? The sessions, maybe the NLP tools that we did, the support, the WhatsApp messages, stuff like this. What stands
Just,
out?
I think the fact that you've been there, you've done it, mate, really put me in my comfort zone, sort of thing.
Yeah,
I love the values and the whys at the start of it. That really got me thinking. You know what I mean? You don't think about that sort of thing until
yeah,
all of this. And the
brilliant.
meditation, Luke, the meditation you got me into,
Yeah, yeah,
that's been, I'm going to carry on doing that till forever now, I think.
amazing,
That's
amazing.
helping me with everything, mate, that is the meditation. And it's just getting stronger and stronger the more I do it.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
I remember about halfway through, yeah, about 6 weeks in, you were saying you were really going on and on about the meditation. You were finding
Yeah.
it so helpful,
Yeah.
and yeah, can you imagine? me telling you about meditation a few months back, you would have just laughed at
Oh,
me, wouldn't
mate,
you?
when you just first brought it up, Luke, I was just like, oh, man, what? Do you know what I mean?
Meditation. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm no monk, am I?
yeah, but mate, it's brilliant, mate.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's
It's
not
about
just a
being
drink. It's
restorative.
helping me with, mate. I'm just helping it. It sets. I said to you before, mate. It sets you for the day because I do it the first thing in the morning,
Yeah.
and it just puts you in the right mood, mate.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
Can you imagine meditating hungover? Just wouldn't happen, would it?
Well, of course it wouldn't. Of course it wouldn't. It wouldn't even your mind hanging, would it?
Okay, Matt. So, lastly, if somebody else is on the fence about working with a coach, what would
Yeah,
you say to them?
absolutely, 100% go for it. Go for it. I find because I said, mate, I've tried so many times before, mate, but having that somebody to WhatsApp to talk to, somebody who's been there, has got a T-shirt, somebody who's not judging you, is 100% go for it to help because it's
Brilliant.
not an easy thing to do, and it's not an easy thing to do. People can say it is, but fuck, it isn't. It isn't.
That's right.
So
Okay, Matt.
100%, mate.
Well, thank you so much for coming on today and being so open and honest, for
Thank you
sharing.
so much for helping me, Luke.
No worries, mate. I'm just so glad that it's helped so much.
It
Uh,
certainly has.
so, hearing Matt's story, it just shows what is possible when you commit to real change, even when things do get tough, which inevitably they will. So, if you are a dad and you're thinking about making that shift, or you're struggling with alcohol and you want to build a life for you and your family, then just know that you're not alone, guys, okay? And if you want to chat about your own journey and you want to find out more about the Sober Freedom Blueprint, then just drop me a message. Thanks for watching, and a massive respect to Matt for your sharing today, Matt.
Thank you, Luke. Thank you, mate.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.